Welcome. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me today in Bloom's Garden. I'm going to be doing an update. Like I promised, I'll be doing periodic updates. I just want to show you the Nigerian spinach I planted, how it's doing. One of it is growing really fast, the other one not so much, probably because of the sun. As you know, the heat this year has been so much, but the scent leaves are growing. The pepper is just starting, and then I'm also going to be showing you my potatoes, and then we're going to finish by harvesting some Swiss and some Swiss chard and kale. Keep watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Starting off showing you the herbs. So this is parsley. As you can see, it's growing nicely. And then this one is the cilantro. So I'll be harvesting some of this later today to cook. And then the rosemary is also coming along. It took a while. And then this is basil. I've harvested some, and as you can see, the heat is still burning off some of it, even if I put them in the shade. So I'm going to be harvesting some of that to cook later in the day. And then moving on, these are the other ones I planted the last time. So these are the scent leaves. So as you can see, they are growing well. I'm thinking this might be a weed, but these ones are scent leaves for sure. And then the pepper is taking time, but as you can see, it's coming out nicely as well. And then over to the potatoes. Yes, they are getting ready to be harvested. So when all this is completely dried, you know that the potato is ready to be harvested. So overall, I'll say it's doing really well. It's just getting ready now to be harvested. So we're going to go over now to my other bed, and we're just going to check quickly on the zucchini, and then we'll harvest some Swiss chard and kale. Thank you. For the zucchini, you can see there's another one here, and then the one over here is starting to yellow. So like I said, the heat is really hard on them, but there are still a few other ones coming up inside here. You see this one? There's one here. I don't know if you can see it. So there are still quite flowers, and then there's another one this way. I know it's awkward because of the camera, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. And then there's one here that looks like it's almost ready to be harvested. This one here. So I might just harvest that and see. Okay, so I'll just cut it off by the stem here. Okay, so that one, not the best size or shape, but you can see from the color that it's ready. Okay, so as you can see, the Swiss chard is going into seed. So because the heat has been too much this year, I just let it go into seed, because usually I'll cut it so that it doesn't go into seed on time. So we're just going to wait for the seeds to dry, and then we'll use that to plant for next year by God's grace. So you can see like some of them, the seeds is drying out already. So you want to make sure you just wait for them to dry up, and then you can harvest them for planting. So when I harvest my Swiss chard, I just cut off one leaf at a time like that. I don't cut off the whole stem. That way it's able to grow again. So I'm just going to harvest some I planted. So as you can see, so all the way to this place, they are growing beautifully. There's a lot growing here. You can see the ones here, yeah, and then all the way down to that bed over there. So all this is the greens we planted. So I'll just keep monitoring that, and then when it's ready for harvesting, I'll show you. And then as you can see, the kale is doing beautifully well. So I'm going to harvest some of the kale. So same thing, I'll just harvest it one leaf at a time. That way I just pick just the matured ones so that the smaller ones can have time to grow. So if you check on my channel, you'll see some dishes where I've used kale. You can also use kale in your salad, in your smoothies, but you don't want to take too much of it when you are making your smoothies, so that you don't get gallstones. Okay, I think that's all I'll be harvesting. I just need only a little bit for mine. I'm going to be making a pepper soup with it. So that will be all for this episode. So I harvested my zucchini. Hopefully I get more. Like I said, this year the heat has been so hard on the plant and on the garden. And then I harvested my Swiss chard here and kale. I'm just going to be doing some cooking. So please show your support. Click on the like, share this video with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your notification. Until next time when I bring you another exciting episode, keep praying for my plants to flourish. I'll see you. Thank you.